can't really see me. Sick. Hello. It's me, your host, Adam. And welcome to episode 1 of a brand new series that I hope never gets continued, called I Have Insomnia Sometimes, and I did it. It's one of those times was tonight. And on today's episode, that happened. So I'm gonna drive around, try and tire myself out. I figured I'd record it, cause why not? If it's happening, it can be content. That's what they say. This is gonna be like a podcast, so pretty much just put me in a different tab. How you doing? You can't respond, stupid. It's a video, it's not a conversation. The real genesis behind this idea was long ago. Because me and my friend Dan, as featured in some videos, and in a series I'm currently editing, coming out soon, hopefully, me and my friend Dan, just hung out late at night after hanging out most of the day, and we would just get so batshit delirious that every single fucking thing was the funniest thing ever. So I was like, maybe that would be a good idea for a podcast. So I've had that idea for years now. And now I'm doing it. And this is what I look. Yeah, good lighting! Yeah, lighting! You can see me! You can't see me anymore. Yeah, that was when I had the idea, and I'm finally doing it now. It's just gonna be me rambling, pretty much. Maybe telling some fun stories, if I can think of any and keep my brain intact for long enough to tell them. Yeah, that's hopefully it's entertaining. I don't think I'm gonna edit much of it, or any of it. This is probably gonna be a single take, and then I'm gonna have to figure out how the fuck I get it off. What? It's a fucking blinking. No, that one counts as a red stop light. The flashing red light is a stop sign, right? You can't. This is not a conversation. You can't tell me. I want to sleep so bad. This is like, so here's why I think I have not slept tonight. It's the second time, most recently I guess, that it's happened. Hello, other car who's also out late at night. Are you going to work? You have a bad life. I say as the one who hasn't slept. I think, alright, so last time this happened, I had a mixed drink of Everclear and a Monster, I think. Alcohol drink, anyway. And then I didn't sleep that night for whatever the fuck, and I was like, man, this is weird. I feel like this happened last Sunday, going into a Monday, because I remember being really tired on a Monday, or whatever. And then it had, like, that was the week before last week, or me saying that was last week, about the week before it, during that, but now it's last week, and it happened again this week, when I had a different kind of mixed drink, so it wasn't the Everclear or the Monster. This time I had honey whiskey and Dr. Pepper, which is a fucking class act drink. It's so good. If you haven't had it and are legally allowed to have it, I highly recommend And probably for the best. I feel like I was about to suggest an illegal activity. I just had a terrible thought that maybe this was in Bluetooth the whole time, so none of this has been captured. So I'm gonna check that real quick. Woo! Thank God, we're good. I turned Bluetooth off just in case. I turned it off just in case, but also it's not one take anymore. Sorry, everybody. But more importantly, I didn't just waste my fucking time, because that was honestly pretty funny. Pretty funny stuff. Wait, I don't turn yet. Yeah, it is. I don't remember if I said the time. When I started this, it was 4:55 a.m. It was in the title card, but I don't know if I said it out loud. It's fucking late early. We're lurly, baby. Lurly as a motherfucker. My life is falling apart. No. It probably is though. But it really doesn't feel like it currently. Well, not currently, because currently it absolutely does. I'm tired as shit. I'm fucking filming a video so I can go to bed. That doesn't make any sense, but hey, I'm tired, don't judge me. Yeah. I'm actually doing like semi alright. Most of my life is in shambles, but I'm currently editing the series that should hopefully... I've already hinted at it in the end of the Tears of the Kingdom finale video. If you didn't watch that, A, go watch it, and B, stick around to the end. Every single video I post has a post-credits thing, pretty much, just as a little joke for me. So if you've been missing them, go watch them, or stick around for those. Anyway, there was a hint of it at the ending of the thing, and it was for Banjo-Kazooie. It's gonna be a fucking Skull of Mordecai exclusive coming in. Whip, whip, whip. It's gonna be a fucking, like, 10-part series or something, I think. And I just edited, for me, technically today, when I woke up, being the beginning of the day, whenever I go to fucking whatever. Yesterday, I edited episode 6, so they should be coming out pretty soon. However, the last 2 episodes, recording-wise, are like 2 hours over. Like, the last episode before the finale is 2.5 hours, if I remember right. Raw footage. So that episode, it's gonna be a bit. But they're on their way. And this video is coming out, like, the day. It's gonna come out immediately. As soon as I get home, I'm gonna figure out how to put this shit on my phone. Off my phone, onto the computer. Wait, I can just upload directly from my phone, probably. I have to edit it still. Wait, no. Haha! I can upload from my phone, download the video, and edit that video, and then upload it back. Haha! It might sound terrible. If I can work around that first, I'm gonna try that first. But if I can't, I can't, and that's no real loss either way. If you're watching the video, here's the text answer on screen of if it worked. Wow! There it was. I used Google Drive. And if you're not listening, that silence was filled by me in post saying if it did or not. And for everyone else who's just, this is me, I guess. You don't fucking know yet, so go find out later when you have to do it. Also, for anyone who's concerned about my, like, safety while driving right now, A, there's no one on the road. It's 5 in the morning. B, I'm traveling on back roads to even further mitigate that possibility. C, I have a job as a delivery driver, and I work at the closing shift, so driving while tired is absolutely nothing new to me. D, I've done this under worse circumstances, and E, that circumstances was mushrooms or other psychedelics. And if I feel like in editing I shouldn't say that, then you'll never know. Also, there's a car behind me now, so fucking forget about points A and B. Anyway, but all of them still stand. I am a good driver. I am well within my safety margins on this. So don't you worry about me, baby. Papa's got you locked and loaded. We're gonna get through those trenches. They'll never see us coming. You go around the back, I'll take them from the front. Johnny will get him from the left. If we need backup, Archibald and Greg are gonna come in from behind again. Sound good? Break! What the fuck am I talking about? I guess it kind of makes sense that some people are waking up because, like, they have to go to work. Fuck, dude, I had to do this at one point. Fuck me, that fucking sucked. I used to work. All right, here's the scoop, babes. I used to work at ShopRite. Fuck that company. Fuck ShopRite. I will die on that hill. They suck. They're not good employers. We had a fucking bathroom be out of service somehow for a month and a half. Easy. Multiple times. Multi-million-dollar company. Go fuck yourself. But yeah. And they fucking switched me from the closing shift to the morning shift. Fuck it, you know what I meant. The morning shift. They fucking did that shit to me, like, back to back the next day. So I had to fucking close the fucker and then go to bed for 8 hours. Immediately next day, wake up at what was it, like 5 or 6, and then go back. Sucked. And then, like, I fucking got twice the money for, like, a quarter of the effort at the current job I'm working. So, yeah, go fuck yourself, the Klein family. I'm not bleeping that. Fuck you. New topic. Banjo-Kazooie's going good. The God of War series I don't know if it's been mentioned much on the channel, probably a couple times, but that is, I guess, not gonna be premiering alongside of Banjo-Kazooie like I had initially intended, but it's going to be finished, guaranteed. I'm not gonna give up on that game, or sharing it with Dan and you, the fans, my loyal subscribers. So that's, yeah, but I don't fucking know when that's gonna happen because it's a much longer game than Banjo-Kazooie. But it's gonna happen, so don't you worry. I guess this is going out. I don't know who that note is for, really. Also, leave in the comments, where are you from? I am from the East Coast of the United States, as was also in the title card. And I don't know if it's regional to what degree, but there is a personal stereotype, at the very least, against any pickup truck refusing. It's probably straight up just a height difference between the average truck and most cars, but it feels like they all have their high beams on, and this guy definitely might, because I cannot see. So that's great for me. You can fucking look at the windshield in the back. It's like the fucking rapture is going on back there. It's not cool, dude. Think of me, not yourself. Turn them off. All the way. Just turn your headlights off. Turn the car off. Stop in the middle of the road. Even if this doesn't end up being funny to anyone else, I'm having an alright time. Definitely feels like a better use of my time than I would be spending laying in bed knowing I'm not gonna fall asleep tonight. Because that's currently where I'm at. Okay, I just had a thought. What if the guy behind me was a cop and like the lights just suddenly flashed up? Would I stop recording? I don't know. I honestly do not know if I would stop recording or if I would leave it in the video. That would be some fucking content. That would be some fucking content. You cannot even argue. But no, it wasn't a cop. It also wasn't even a truck. So, you know what? Who knows what's going on? Clearly not me. Yeah, thank God it's not a truck or a cop or following me anymore. We are back to pure zen. I just hit a bug. Zen. How? We got to. How? I don't know why I did the Italian hand gesture. That's definitely not the meditation thing, but I can't cross my legs right now. And I had to have at least one hand on the wheel. Speaking of that kind of throat noise, sorry, I had to fart. I think it's called Thuvian throat singing, or just general Mongolian throat singing. It's so fucking fun. I do it all the time. Constantly just. I also don't know if this has ever been in a video, but if it needs to be stated, because you've probably picked up on it already. I love to make noises, and I'm never gonna stop. Definitely stems from my ADHD, constant dopamine seeking ways. So I'll just be going like, oh yeah, the beatboxing as well. That's another one. That's where most of my voice discovery came from, just like being bored, trying to manipulate my throat into ways, as well as just trying to methodically, I'm also slightly autistic, so that might have also factored into it, just like obsessively trying to mimic noises and baby fox! Fuck yeah! Alright, quick new tangent. Foxes are like one of my favorite animals, and that was a pure reaction. What was I just talking about? Making noises. I do it a lot. I go like and just I try to entertain myself above anyone else. I've had a mantra of I'm just making jokes for myself, and if anyone else laughs, that's a bonus. And the channel slogan is I'm just trying to make myself laugh, and I feel like that got transferred to my life motto at some point, or it was all along. What if I swordjack faced the camera and then crashed the car? That would have sucked. Luckily it didn't happen. I love driving so much. Alright, story time. I fucking was so resistant to learning, baby dear, so resistant to learning how to drive for the longest time because just anxiety, I assume. And then, like, learning to drive, as far as mine know, was the typical experience for every, I don't know. I learned how to drive and wasn't feeling too comfortable either. My dad was the teacher for me. I didn't have any drive time in the rain the whole it just straight up didn't rain at all any of the times I had driven until the day I took my driving fucking test. It ended up not really being a factor because I hit a cone backing into it and we had to retake it the next day when it didn't rain, and I aced it the next time. So I didn't ace it because I failed the first time, but I cleared it the next time anyway. That was just a funny side fact to me, that it just, like, I never once had rain driving experience until I was earning my, like, stripes. Or license, that thing it's called. And then after I got my license and like didn't need to have anyone else in the car to drive anymore, I fucking fell in love with it. I was just like, oh, just not having my dad in the car makes me feel so much less anxious. I fucking would, like, fucking, hold on, I'm not gonna get out of my car to knock on a tree. Knock on wood. I don't want to die in this car, but if I ever did, I would be at peace with that. I feel so at home on the road, which is such a fucking, like, typical guy thing. I'm non-binary, they, them pronouns only, but I'm very mask, and that is unavoidable for me. So, getting into a fucking, like, life on the highway lifestyle is not doing me any favors. But god damn it, I fucking get it, man. It's just such a vibe. And if you're a good driver as well, like, the shitty stereotypical sentences, like, all the cliches make sense. Like, I feel a connection to my car. Maybe not to that extent, but like, I'm gonna pause. I just feel so fucking at home in this car. And I don't know how to explain it. For audio listeners, that was a drink of a brisk iced tea. Oh, and also, I'm wearing a Dark Entity shirt. Shout out to my friend Miguel Cruz, whose band this is. Love you. Haven't talked to you in a while. Sorry I gave your band bad press that one time. That could be a story. I can tell. I'll tell that story. I'm gonna smoke first, though. Yeah, I can leave it on. I'll roll down the window, though. And I'll leave it off, because I don't want to deal with that. I'll turn this off, too. You guys can't see anything now. But this is for my personal safe. My peace of mind is the word I was looking for. I'm gonna smoke this bowl and then I'll tell the story. So yeah, summer of 2016, 17. My friend asked me to roadie for. Oh, I'll turn the light back on. To roadie for his band. As they went on like a little tour of the Northeast. Yeah. So I helped them. It was a good old time, many fun memories along the way. Except for West Virginia or Virginia. I don't remember. There was one funnier story that happened at the beach that I'll tell after this. I'll also start driving again. Yeah. So, I don't remember the name of the venue. I wouldn't tell you anyway. Because I stole from them a Bose Revolve speaker. Because I was an impulsive fucking idiot. And I was like, I could probably pull this off. I didn't. They had cameras and they fucking like hey, we know this was one of the fucking bands that we just sponsored to have at our place. Which also, like, I'm not gonna try and defend my actions at any point during this shitty thing. I was in the wrong. So then they were like, alright, fuck. And then I was like, alright, I gotta pretend like I accidentally took, because I did have my own one of those that I did have on the trip. So I was like, already like pre-planning fucking, what's the goddamn word? An alibi or fucking cover story for why I had it. It's like, oh shit, I must have thought this was mine. Total bullshit, but whatever. So one of the people follows us from Virginia to, I believe, Ohio, to get the speaker back. And then, like, I would probably play it off as a mistake in the moment there, continue that lie, see where it gets me. They never once met us, though. They fucked off with some other band and had sex with one of the members. And like we fucking texted them the whole way. Like they fucking, I don't remember. We were in communication with that person who was sent to get that fucking speaker back. And then they ended up fucking the speaker of a different band instead. So that's their goddamn loss. And I can see the distant sunrise. Fuck. That feels bad. Anyway. Yeah, they never fucking came and got it. Or us to get it. So we texted them and called them and was like, hey, it's gonna be right at this spot. It'll be here. Here's a picture of it. They're like, alright. So then the next day, we quit the tour early because one of our other roadies had to go back home for their other family vacation that was scheduled, like, tightly. So, which is also funny as shit because high-key, we as if I was a part of the act, we were the fucking, like, best ones of the tour. So, like, those last couple shows must have been a shit show. Because we weren't there. So, that was their loss. But, as far as I was concerned, that was the end of the story. It wasn't. The final day of the tour, oh yeah, we lied and said that the roadie was just like feeling ill, so that's why we went home. And then we're like, the actual last show was a home stay tour again, show. So, which way should I go? Go this way. Home stage show again, at least. Then, so, oh fuck, I just gave myself a little PTSD, like, thinking about it again. Because I'm remembering, alright, so, we were there, we were, like, setting up, I was just, like, hanging out outside with, like, the other people from our group. And then, some very angry-looking white man with no hair and many tattoos fucking comes tearing up in his, I honestly think it was some kind of Dodge car. I don't think it was a Charger, but it was a Dodge. This motherfucker is out jogging at late o'clock. Give him the fucking friendly, hello, hey, what the fuck are you doing out so late? What are you doing out so late? Hey, I asked you for fuck off. Anyway, very scary man who is very unhappy with me, but doesn't know me yet. Gets out of his car and was like, where is he? I was like, I'm gonna hide now. And then someone else is like, who? And then that escalates to, I'm not gonna go full recounting because I don't remember all the details and I don't want to try to. And also, this burp is not coming out. And it's inhibiting my ability to talk, which is annoying because I need to. This is a podcast episode. Anyway, he's fucking pissed. But we talk it out eventually. We settle things to, also the drummer for our band was a state trooper. So when he showed up, that made things a lot more smoother. Obviously. He ended up being the guy who talked to the guy, like, to more level-headed natures or whatever. How many fucking people are out walking? So, like, if I had a nickel for every time, I would have 2 nickels. Which isn't much, but it's weird that it happened twice. Phineas and Ferb. Anyway, the fucking cunt asshole who was in the right up until later in the story, was like, alright, fucking just pay for a replacement since you don't have it, because we left it in Ohio because his dumb bitch girlfriend presumably fucking didn't do her goddamn job. Just wanted to be a fucking whore, not slut shaming. Just that person was a bitch. So we did that, and then everything is like resolved pretty much. The band that I was with fucking is like going back inside. The drummer who had to pay for everything had already given me such a like it was honestly the most upsetting thing of it all was like he was a cool dude and I could look past him being a cop. I couldn't now. But he was like, man, I'm so disappointed in you. And I was like, no! Internally, of course. So then, like, everyone's just like walking away and everything. I'm just alone. Or like, I'm hanging back, obviously, not alone, because I'm not gonna fucking stay alone with this still angry guy. But I will try and, like, I'm a fucking dumbass person who thinks this shit is a thing to do with someone who's clearly already willing and ready to fight. I'm perfectly willing to be like, hey man, I'm sorry that all this happened. Like, I hope that this is just everything behind us, and then just go in for the handshake of like, we're all good. And then he, of course, just grabs my hand, pulls me in, and smacks the fucking shit out of me. Just like ringing ear fucking, I go stumbling back. He's like, hope you learned your fucking lesson! And then just gets back in his car and drives away. Some other people who were in a different band than my group were also standing outside and saw it, and then I just like walk over to them, still in shock, and they're like, damn man, you okay? And I'm like, am I bleeding? And they're like, no, but like, how are you feeling? It's like, I just start crying. It's like, I think I'm mostly okay. I'm physically, I'm okay. I'm okay. I will be okay. I'm not okay. I will be okay. And as much less coherent than that, I'm sure. My band comes back out. They get the whole story. The stage trooper drummer calls other cops to actually like get statements and stuff because I was literally assaulted. Calls back the other guy and it's like, hey, yeah, so that order's canceled now, and like, we're done. We have each other at legal evens now, so we're done. And I don't know what the rest of that conversation was like, but the order was canceled until I had to deal with that later because they were saying shit on Facebook against the band, and then I had to pay my friend back after. But anyway, that's not the point. But that is most of the story. Cops showed up, took the statements. The show went on. We were the best again. Only fight of the whole tour, and it was a fucking. It was that. But it was also like the only bad thing of the whole tour. It was a great fucking time. I smoked weed in the basement of a bar in PA, in fucking Scranton, actually. The town where the office, yeah. We went all over the place. Buffalo, New York, 2 places in Ohio, beach, I don't remember which. I think it was Ocean City in Maryland. Oh yeah, that was the other story! Oh my god, Ocean fucking City, man. What a shithole. Fuck that place. But great story came from it because 2 things happened on it that I will never forget. One is we got pizza on the boardwalk and then walked, alright, so going back a bit first, we set up a beach spot on the beach, obviously. And it was after the show, so it was late. It was a night beaching. I don't remember if we went in the water. I don't know. I assume someone did. I don't know if I went in the water. That's not the story, though. The story is some of us stayed at the beach. Me and the other guitarist, not lead, not Miguel, pretty much. Me and one other guy went and got the pizza. That was decided that would be the dinner. So we did that, and were then followed back to our beach spot by a white girl with dreadlocks who looks exactly how you think she does. I've never described her that way before when telling this story, but that's the best way I've ever done it. Anyway, we got followed back to our spot by her because she complimented our guitarist's hair, who also had dreadlocks, but had much better dreadlocks from the get-go and way better maintained. So then they follow us back. I get back to the blanket thing, and immediately just I'm so sorry, we couldn't get rid of her. And they're like, what do you mean? And then fucking, hi girl, you should, just already drunk on something, but still more than willing to share our wine with the only other girl in the group, that she was immediately like, I can bond with her. Our girl was like, no. So some time passes, her crew meets up, which is I think just 3 black men, which isn't any big thing, that's just who they were. They come up to us on the beach, and I fucking I can't believe this has happened. I can't believe this happened. This sounds fake. They also join us. And at this point, us are just we should probably fucking go now, soon, but without causing a scene. So we're just gonna finish our drinks as quick as we can. And we somehow all came to that consensus without them hearing us, because again, they were pre-gamed and mid-gamed and still drinking. We had surrendered the wine bottle at that point, just to get out of the road, dear. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I feel so bad. Oh, you tripped when I honked. What a fucking roller coaster of emotions. If I had hit him, I would have been furious, but I made him trip and I felt terrible. So yeah, we surrendered the bottle of wine like a crab surrenders its arm to a bigger crab, and then just left the beach. But not without later, like maybe a couple minutes later, after like washing our sand off the feet and shit, and just looking back into the fucking just looking back into the beach area and just seeing the dreadlock girl, and the dynamic of the three black guys was one of them was clearly the leader and the other two could not have mattered at all because they were clearly henchmen or side pieces. Like, they were not the main character in that story, and they knew it. Anyway, main guy and girl were just full-on fucking on, like, I remember why we had to leave. It's because the, like, beachcombers were driving by, which makes it even more wild that they were having full-on fuck sex on top of, like, the lifeguard tower. I still am, like, in such disbelief, awe, shock, kind of respect, and just, like, so many emotions all wrapped up in once, with the predominant one being, we need to be not here now, which we then follow through on post-haste. God damn it, I don't need my fucking headlights soon, man. This is the worst part of insomnia, is seeing the fucking sunrise. It's so demoralizing. It's like I have failed as an evolved creature. The night cycle has come and gone, and I will see the sun twice in one consciousness. Fuck that noise. Anyway, that's the beach story and the assault story. The final story for the Holy Trinity is also at the beach, and it's literally just a sentence long. It is that our state trooper drummer was leaning out of the open door, sliding door side of the van, screaming, "Hey!" and nothing else at pedestrians while we were leaving. Which I'm not sure is written down specifically as illegal, but has to be at least against one law that he should fucking be aware of. Yeah. So that's the highlights of my roadieing days. Other than, I guess, the fact that also the state trooper had to buy the alcohol for us all, bars, and was the only one asleep while we were all drinking underage outside, out of state, and had the cops called on us for being too loud at the motel. And we immediately hid everything except for one bottle that thankfully was not opened. Some fucking miracle how not opened. And the, like, cop guys were like, they had to wake up the drummer because he was the only of age, or not of age, the only legal, over 21 person there, while an unopened bottle, still bottle, was in the room with no one else but minors. Conscious. Not minors. You fucking know what I mean. then that happened, and all that shit happened. And the drummer was like, I had to turn, so audio listeners, that's what that sounds was like. I had to look for cars. The drummer woke up and was explaining the situation. He's like, yeah, this is my bottle. I thought I was gonna drink it. I didn't. If I did, I didn't though. I was like, all right, yeah, everything checks out. You're all good. Just keep it down. And then he was like, after they left, he was like, all right, guys, I can only use this guy. And he also was like smooth things over more with like, I'm a state trooper from like the neighboring state, which is like, I don't know, I guess more trustworthy. I don't fucking know. But he mentioned it and it seemed to get a good reaction. So after they left, he was like, I can only use that get out of jail free card so close to home. Don't do this again. I'm not gonna wake up again. Don't do this again. And then just went right back to bed. Yeah, that was a good fucking journey. And you know what? I think this has been a good journey too. I have some driving left before I get back to my house though, so the episode's not over. You already knew that, the timestamp's so obvious. You didn't see it? Oh my fucking god, dude. Literally, you just gotta open your eyes, look up, look at it. You can look at it right now. Put your cursor on it, look at it. Oh, no, it does not feel good. You're looking at it. This is what happens when I lose my train of thought and then latch on to the wrong thing. I keep all the momentum, but just in the wrong direction entirely. I don't think I have other stories though. And I don't know if I've finished most of the stories I've started. I doubt it. This is a road I can turn around in. Yes. Actually, I'm just gonna fucking do this. What? No. There we go. Ugh! I'm still not even gonna be tired by the end. Like, when I get home, fucking guarantee you I'm not gonna fall asleep, so this is all gonna be for naught. I mean, obviously, the fucking sun is coming up. I can see the sky getting brighter. Where are the days of our life going by? I don't know. I just wanna go to sleep. But that's not gonna happen, most likely. Hopefully. Oh, I fucking know it! Okay, here's the game plan. I'm gonna go to the dispensary. Oh yeah, here's your hint, by the way, for where my home state is, if I haven't said it at some point already on the channel. Or if you know me in person, which is most of you watching this fucking video. I live in a state where dispensaries exist on the East Coast. Good luck figuring it out, stinky. Yeah, I'm gonna go there today, and I'm gonna buy dabs. I'm gonna take some, and I'm gonna fucking go to bed. I feel like that sounds like a really good idea. I really, really like that idea. I'm I need to fill the air more. I can't. I gotta keep. What job did I have before show? Oh God. I have another story. More of a confession, if you will. So I, before ShopRite, worked at a not like a fucking chain across the country type, like, cleaning company or anything you would have ever heard of, probably, but a cleaning company that cleaned a church. And I, one time while working from alright, so full discretion, full confession, I stole so much from that church while working there. It's where I got my first pair of Sennheiser headphones that are now like the go-to headphones I use if I want like a good quality one. I still use some. I think I still have the pair that I know they just died. I think they're on their last legs, and that was recently discovered. Yeah, I stole headphones from them. Also, this is like, they are not gonna miss them. They didn't even notice. So it's like a church of means. They are gonna be fine. Don't feel bad for them. Don't feel bad for Christian church in general. But feel bad for the kids who thought their donations were gonna go to a good cause, because they in fact went directly towards my self-indulgent desires, because I stole money from the children's offering basket to buy candy from a giant, or from a supermarket, grocery store. Oh no! There's roadkill. I fucking hate how frequent I see like dead animals in my line of work. It could be a lot worse, obviously, but it's bad enough because I'm on the road a lot and I see roadkill, and most roadkill are like my favorite fucking animals. It's fucking possums, foxes are the main two, but like the other ones, like raccoons and other shit, probably, they're not bad either. They didn't deserve that. I didn't deserve to see their fucking mangled corpse. That's fucked up for me. So all in all, stop hitting animals, you guys. It's making me sad. I know you didn't mean it. I know you didn't mean it. I'm not saying you meant it. I'm just saying you gotta stop doing it. Can you see why I thought this might have been a good idea for a podcast? Just like, who the fuck is gonna have these thoughts any other time, under any other circumstances? Hopefully nobody. But in reality, me, now, then. All the time, honestly, but specifically that then. I was about to, no, I might, yeah, I'm gonna get McDonald's, and then I'm gonna fucking upload this video. What day is it, Monday? Yeah. Good old Monday morning upload for all you good boys and girls, and those like me with the sense to do away with the whole thing. Fuck! When did I unplug my phone? It was unplugged the whole time? Shit, dude. Also, sorry for screaming so loud. I just got the battery. Okay, hold on. I gotta unclasp you so I can plug you in and then reclasp you. Please. Thank you. There we go. Yeah, sorry for screaming that one time. Won't happen again, because hopefully I don't have to make another one of these ever again. Well, I don't know. This was honestly really fucking fun. I don't know how many more stories I could squeeze out of myself until like podcasts on the table. This format. Couldn't tell you, man. I feel like I was already scraping the bottom of the barrel, but I did come up with like honestly a good amount of stories now that I think about it. But I don't feel like it was that easy, and I definitely feel like it would be way better if I had anyone else to talk to, or any clue what I'm talking about at any point. That is not a story in the moment. But you know what they say about the moment? We're living in it. And you know what they say about living in the moment? We're doing it. And you know what they say about we're doing it? You gotta do it. And you know what they say about you gotta do it? You gotta get it. Okay, I think that was a step too far. Oh God. Oh God, don't call McDonald's at 3 a.m. You won't like how they answer. Also, don't fucking strain your fucking voice that much when you haven't slept, idiot. God damn, I almost threw up somehow. Is this good content? What is this, an hour and 3 minutes plus at this point? Whew, there's fucking tears in my eyes. For what joke even? What the fuck was that? What was I saying? Did I make a point? I don't think I made a point. Haha, you have to wait. Fuck you. Does anyone else do that? Like when you get the green light and someone else doesn't? Just like get temporarily extremely petty. Just like oh God, I spit all over my windshield. Because I do, obviously. I like how I felt like I needed to fully clarify that I have ADHD at some point in this video. As if that was not violently self-evident. A huge dang honkin'! That's what ADHD stands for. Fuck me. Oh my God, I wish upon a star. Give me a fucking break. Oh my God.
Hi, how may I help you?
Hello. Could I have a sausage egg biscuit?
Sausage egg biscuit?
Yep.
With or without cheese?
With.
Anything else?
Let's go with a medium mocha.
I'm sorry?
Medium mocha.
You want it hot or cold?
Cold.
You want it regular or caramel?
Yeah, caramel.
That's everything?
That's it.
So it's caramel mocha and no sausage and cheese biscuits.
Yep.
941, second window.
Alright, thank you. God, I feel so fucking bad for that person. I couldn't form a fucking sentence to save my life. Alright, there's no one at this window, so I'm gonna go to the next one. I hope I don't make this a big problem for everyone. Shout out to all the McDonald's workers. Thank you. You have a good one. I'm living a waking nightmare. I'm seeing colors in the sky. Everybody thinks they know about me, but they don't know about my crippling anxiety and depression. I had no idea what the punchline of that joke was gonna be until I said it. And I completely stole the opening of that song from, I think, Aaron Hansen in, like, year 1 of Game Grumps. Which I don't care about any controversies unless they're very valid and I'm just unresearched, in which case I am sorry to the victims. My heart goes out to you and I'm on your side, but let me have my fucking, like, something. Let me have someone to look up to. I honestly don't even know if there's actually any genuine, like, shit against them. I hope not. There probably is. I can see there being some stuff. But, like, nothing serious. I hope. I know there was that super mega thing recently, which was heartbreaking, but what the fuck am I talking about this? Why am I ending the episode this way? I'm literally home now. Why the fuck am I talking about this sad ass shit, dude? Who the fuck's idea was this plan? Who's recording this fucking podcast out here? It's not you. It's me. Anyway. That's clearly enough for one night. Thank you so much for joining me on this fucking nightmare of a, like, whatever this was. I hope you enjoyed. You can't see me anymore. You can see the sun rising, though. I am very, very tired. My voice is so worn out. I was putting on a like, I have to make my voice sound up so you can hear me right now. If I'm just talking right now, it's probably down here. No, I'm putting that on too. I'm kind of like around here. Anyway, this video is long enough, and I've already took up enough of your time. Thank you so much for watching Banjo-Kazooie series as soon as I can get it to you. I love you so much. Thanks for watching. Peace.